Good morning. First I want to say happy 6th birthday to my locks. Happy birthday, babies. Okay, that's out the way. I want to talk to y'all really quick about personal development. I think I got how much? About 20 more minutes before I go into work, and I really want to, excuse me, I really want to share this with you because it's something that I have been working on since the beginning of the year. And it has to do with future endeavors that I want to have. Okay. We are constantly in a space where we ask for level ups or we ask for more, but we are unwilling to change our mindset that comes with wanting more. You may be able to skate by, but you can't sustain that level operating on a mindset that you had on a different level. It's just not going to work. And in this world that we're in, you have to be extremely mindful of the people that you surround yourself with. Because even if they mean you well, if you're trying to have a lifestyle where you are getting up early in the morning, working on your spiritual development, eating well, treating people well, you can't hang around with people that stay up all night, get drunk all night long, get high all night long, and are sleeping until 11 o'clock the next day. That's not conducive to your personal development. And it doesn't mean that you're better than them. It just means if you want better, you have to do better. And it requires self-discipline. And everyone knows that with discipline, that discipline requires change. And so there were things in my life that I was doing that I couldn't bring with me. It didn't mean that I hated any of these people any less. And unfortunately, they probably think that I do not like them and things like that. It's just that they were okay where they were. They were okay with this same cycle. I don't care the circumstances that you find yourself in. You can always change one thing in order to get a different result. And it takes what? Discipline in order to change that one thing. I know. If you saw my post talking about this, don't even say nothing to me. You knew I was going to get up the next morning and get this drink. So just don't even say anything. You know that it requires discipline. Okay? That's... Also understand this. Because I believe that this world, it's not a belief. It's something that has been downloaded on my spirit a long time ago. The influence of social media, actually the distraction of social media. I don't care how you run it. All of us are distracted by social media. I'm gonna let you know now. All of us. If you don't have a schedule that you stick to, and a schedule where you are spending at the most maybe 3 to 5 hours a week, if that, all of us are being distracted. So I just want to put that out there, right? But I want to say that we've come to understand like that influencers mean that we have to have a big social media following with lots of likes and lots of followers. And I said this during the new hire orientation the other day at my job. All of us are influencers. Every last single one of us are influencers. Influence is how you show up in your professional environment, your personal environment, just your familial environment. Everywhere you show up is you being an influence. It's how you show up. So if one, and I'm not even, and the thing is, I know it's difficult and I know it's hard because I've had to be alone a lot this year, changing my mindset and changing, like, pretty much changing my mindset so that I can be disciplined enough to do what it is that I need to do to get the results that I need this year. So it's been a lot of me playing the back, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, I've been okay with that. So If you care about being an influencer, because here's the thing, you are an influencer, period. If you are living and going to work and going to family events and having a personal life, you are influencing each one of those environments. You are influencing each one of those circles. Know that. Stamp that. Okay? You're an influencer. But if you care about how you're influencing people, if you care about how you show up, then you care about the self-discipline that it takes to sustain being a positive entity in those circles. Good morning. How are you? And you can't, and I'm not even trying to be funny, like this matters. This matters. I don't care if your influence is only 6 people. You can't on Monday be out here talking about community work, okay? And then on Tuesday posting yourself sloppily drunk, just despicable. And if you are around people that are encouraging that behavior, you cannot make a change. All it looks like is you are just talking mess. And I know what I'm talking about because it is something that, like I said, I've been working on all year. How can I clean up my environment, like my personal environment? How can I be self-disciplined? How can I care about being an influencer in the communities that I'm in? Now, this does not apply to people that don't care, because I know that there's going to be people, I don't care what nobody think about me. That's fine. Don't care. But even if you don't care, again, you're still influencing your environment. You are. But if you don't care, if you don't feel like you have a social responsibility to people that you are around, fine. Bypass this message. It isn't for you. But if you care, it's because you want to make a difference. It's because you want to level up. It's because you want to have personal development within your life. You want to do better. You want to be better. You want to have something sustainable. You want to have a sustainable legacy. I'm telling you now, you're going to have to watch the people you're around. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's all fun and games to be having your people like put you all in their stories, doing crazy stuff, speaking crazy, looking crazy, this, that, and the third. But no one takes you seriously when you turn around the next day and try to speak about influencing your community and raising up kings and queens. We think that you look ridiculous. Someone has to keep it real with you. And again, if that's the life that you want to live, fine, but don't expect anything to change. Don't expect there to be a level up. Because let me tell you how the enemy works. And y'all should have known I was going to bring it back to the Bible in some way, shape, or form. But let me tell you how the enemy works. You'll level up, and then you'll have it snatched in front of everybody, and then you're embarrassed and you're wondering what happened. It'll get to a point where because what people what people fail to understand is that the enemy gives good gifts as well. The enemy gives good gifts as well. And so you level up and you haven't changed anything about you, and you're leveling up, and you hit a brick, you hit a wall because you haven't personally developed yourself. And so now you're on this level and you can't sustain anything that you have because you still continue to drink, smoke, get high, run around behind women, run around behind men, scheme behind women all day, and you've lost it. We watch it happen all the time. It takes a level of maturity and discipline to decide that you care about how you show up, that you're ready for a level up that takes a new mindset, that you're ready for the discipline, also known as change, that comes with sustaining this level up. And it also means that you are removing yourself from people that don't, because let me tell you, people that see you trying to do better, and still continue to allow you to embarrass yourself. Oh, it's time for me to go. and they allow you to embarrass yourself, they do not mean you well. I'm trying to tell you. If people see that you're trying to do better and they don't speak life into you about, oh, why don't you try getting a new routine, or why don't you send me some of the stuff that you're working on with your blog, or why don't you cut back on your drinking, why don't you cut back on your smoking, instead of that, let's go out run, let's go do this. Because I have people in my life that do that. I have people in my life that have me doing plank challenges when I'd much rather be drinking Starbucks all day. Okay? I have people in my life that encourage me to read the word regularly. I have people in my life that pour into me. They don't take from me. They pour into me. So if you have people that see you trying to be better, and the first thing that they do is let you drink yourself stupid, let you smoke yourself stupid, let you run behind women that mean no good for you, let you run behind men and scheme behind men and behave in a very nasty way, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to stay stagnant. And again, if that's the choice that you want to make it. Go ahead. But understand that the level up that you do receive will be taken from you. Nothing can be sustained if you don't change your mindset. Nothing can be sustained if you don't change your environment. If you don't, change your environment, okay? Change the people that you surround yourself with. Change your mindset. Have the self-discipline, to change your mindset. And also understand that you are an influencer. Again, I don't care how many followers you have. That doesn't matter to me. As long as you go to work and you go to different places, you go to family, because you're an influencer. And if you don't care about any of those things, continue to live your life in a very nasty, sloppy way. That's fine. But if you care about those things, start cleaning that stuff up. Can't sit up here and look at these young kids and be mad at them for acting the way that they do, and then look at your life. You're the role model. Let's get it together, folks. Peace.